three-point land from beyond the arc and then some. Edwards got 6.
Boy, that was deep. Anthony Edwards testing the limitations of his range on that one.
Pass to Achua. Back to Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Conley gets the bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Brunson with it. He had 25 points last game. Towns a screen on Conley. Here's Brunson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 6.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Three-pointer, Randall. Kept alive. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Minnesota. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now Randall, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Bridges misses. Conley with it. Bridges covering. Brunson against Conley. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now Randall, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Randall kicks to McDaniels. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. Conley the pass to Randall. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. New York leading by 3. And here is Anunoby. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Brunson. Outside, Towns. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Conley. And he overshot that one, missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And the first one at the line is good. And one thing, among many doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Minnesota with the ball after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Basket counts.
Naz Reid, what a nice find. This guy always has his eyes up and ready to look for options.
Brunson outside. There's a screen by Achua. Count that one. Brunson's got 9 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Well, Randall works so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
He misses the free throw. DB, ever since winning the Most Improved Player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Here's Payne, and the layup is good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish. Now
Payne, Hart, wide open, he fires, drains the three-pointer. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away, we'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Sims in at the 4 spot. 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. Last time out he had 13 points. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Here's McBride. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's DiVincenzo. T right on him. The shot. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for New York. It's their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's Ingles after New York gets the 3. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Alexander Walker with the ball. 11 points last game. Now, here's Ingles. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
McBride passes to Payne. Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. To the paint. Towns, no luck.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
With the teardrop, it'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Ingles.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
And here's Payne. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Over in the corner, McBride. To Towns. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
That to me is about Karl-Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. And here is Ingles. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. Knicks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Pass to Payne. Towns sets the pick for Payne. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Payne. Payne's got 3 assists tonight.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Defended by Hart. Edwards, no good. Now Payne. Outside, Towns. Another miss by Towns.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Edwards inside, defended by McBride. And Edwards slams it in.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
The muscle from Edwards.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Payne. Pass to Sims. Outside, Towns. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. McBride's got 8.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Timeout,
And
timeout.
so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.